I want to say thanks to Beyond Illusions, Matthew Lowe, Shannon Hargis, and Bertha Rogers. Thanks for subscribing and becoming a Dark One. Darlington, Indiana, November 17, 2016. He often thinks, had he slept on the sofa, could he have saved his children? When you're immortal and you're up against that much evil, I doubt it. It was almost 6 years into the marriage when Jason found out that his wife had been unfaithful. She started acting differently and she began using passwords on her cell phone. They'd never done that. He confronted her. After finding sexual text messages and pictures on her phone, if the hurt couldn't get any worse, it had been with the neighbor. He was a married man as well. The trust of this marriage had flown out the window. It was all out in the air. The cat was out the bag, so to speak. All the proof in the world was sitting right in the palm of his hands. But Brandi denied it. Meanwhile, the neighbor's wife started to slap her cheating husband over and over again. It was an ugly night. Jason told Brandi he wasn't staying with her anymore. He was going to leave her and he wanted his children. Brandi warned him, due to his suicide attempt in high school, no court would give him custody of the children. He felt trapped. He stayed with Brandi. He didn't trust her, but he stayed with her. He was just going through the motions. He had to. He needed to. He wanted to be there for his children. Within 7 years, she'd already shown her true colors, a liar and a cheater. They had been engaged 2 years prior before that walk down the aisle, but it wasn't like this. No matter what, no matter how this relationship was going to end, no matter how her unfaithfulness had came into play, 2 beautiful children came out of this marriage. And that's all that mattered now. Within that year after the adulterer still resided in the home and the neighbor was still next door, Jason couldn't deal with being in this house. He started to sleep in the basement on an air mattress. But this had to come to an end. He would have to go to court and he would have to fight for his children. He would file for divorce. On November 14th, he would tell Brandi it was over. The morning of November 16th, Brandi would take her children to her mother's house so that they could spend a little time with their grandmother. Jason got off work, where he worked as a software engineer, and he would join the family attending 3-year-old Charlie's dance practice. After dinner, Brandi went to Walmart. She said she had to get some pipe cleaner for 7-year-old Tyler's school project. But that wasn't what she purchased. She had purchased a combat knife. And she had hid the knife in Tyler's room. The couple would play with their children together, and their dad would take his 2 young ones upstairs and he would put them to sleep. Brandi told Jason to sleep on the sofa, but he headed down to the air mattress in the basement. Upstairs, Brandi had told her son Tyler to come into Charlie's room, that they were going to have a slumber party.
203 South Madison Street.
In what town?
Darlington.
Hey, what's going on there?
I just stabbed myself and I killed my 2 children.
You stabbed yourself and killed your 2 children? Okay, and what's your name?
Brandi Worley.
Brandi what?
Worley.
Okay. How do you spell your last name?
Worley.
And where are the children at?
In my daughter's room on the floor.
In your daughter's room on the floor? Okay. What's your phone number, Brandi? And what caused you to do this today?
My husband wanted a divorce and wanted to take my kid. I won't let him have my kid.
Okay, and how old are your children?
7 and 3.
10 and 3?
7.
7 and 3? Okay. And where did you stab yourself at?
In the neck.
Okay, are you bleeding?
Yeah, there's blood everywhere.
Okay, and where are you at?
In my living room.
You're in your living room? Okay, and are you armed now with the knife still?
No, it's in my children's room.
Okay, are you still there? Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, where's your husband at?
Downstairs somewhere.
Okay, what's his condition?
I don't know. I haven't talked to him.
And when you say downstairs, is he in a basement or?
Yeah.
Okay, what's his name?
Jason.
Is what?
Jason.
Nathan?
Jason.
Jason? Jason Worley?
Yeah.
Okay. And do you have any other weapons with you?
Yeah. No.
No? Okay. And what are you feeling right now? I mean, you're tired? Are you worried?
Yeah. I took a lot of Benadryl.
You took a lot of Benadryl?
Yeah.
Okay. And is there anyone else in the residence besides your children and you and your husband?
I called my mom.
You called your mom? What did she say?
To hang up and call 911 and she'd be here in a second.
It would be Brandi's mother that arrived to the home before the police. When she saw what her daughter had did to the children, a loud, agonizing screech filled the home. It was so loud, Jason had awoke and came running up the stairs. When he saw what Brandi had done to the children, she would look at him and she would say, quote, "You can't take the children now," end quote.